been away for a while, and I know that I just graduated last month, and now I'm back in school again for television and movie production. But listen, I got a message while I was studying, and I really got to share this message because this thing really blessed me, okay? And I really hope this will bless somebody out there. So I was studying about the functions on the camera, and so I go to playing with the camera. I'm looking at the lens. I'm playing with the iris, the focus function, the zoom in and out function on the camera. I'm just there playing with it. So as I try to pick an object to focus on, I realized in the viewfinder that there was a bunch of different objects in the way, so I had to make my way through to be able to focus just on that one object in the midst of all of that other object that was surrounding that one object. So anyways, I was able to focus on it. I was able to focus on it, zoom it all the way in, focus on it, and then zoom it out to let the camera know when I start recording, this is my main focus. This object right here is my main focus. As I begin to do that, guess what? Message. Sometimes God uses just about anything to give me a message, to speak a word to me. I'm telling you. So I'm there, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. We as people, this is exactly how we function. So in our world, in our life, in our day-to-day activity, there's so much object, so much things going on. Chaos coming from this place. This person coming on with their own drama, having that report from this person. All this stuff happening in our life. I mean, if you count the amount of things that are happening in our life, good and bad, there is so much stuff going on. I consider these things are objects. You understand? This ain't functioning properly. That just functioned. The answer came through. That person did this. That person did that. The news said this. The president said this. The president did that. Or there's war over there. These are all object, just everywhere. There's so much object. And just like the lens on the camera, it's like our eyes. Our eyes is exposed to so many things. We see everything. We hear all kind of stuff. So much going on. And if you're not careful, it can affect the way you see life. It can definitely affect the way you function. It can affect the way you produce. It can affect the way you grow. It can affect the way you live. It can affect your mental health. Oh my God. There's so much object in the way. Some of them, what are you even looking for? You're not even looking for it. They're just right there. You turn on the news, there are objects. Da 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 da. This happened. Da 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 da. You go over here, that's happened. You go And it doesn't mean that all these objects are all bad news, or some of them are good news, bad news. But I'm saying, just like the lens on the camera, however you set things on that camera while you're looking through the viewfinder, whatever you see and however way you set it to, that's exactly how that camera is going to function, because the lens will only focus on whatever object you, the camera operator, the lens will only focus on that object that you set in the viewfinder already. That's the only thing the lens is going to focus on. The lens is not going to turn left, right, whatever, because that's where you set it to. And that's the same thing for us. Our eyes. See these eyes here? What are we focusing these eyes on? What do we have? Because wherever the eyes go, the mind goes, Whatever we see. Because remember, the Bible says that the eyes is the gateway to the soul. Wherever your eyes see, that's where your mind's going to follow. Your mind is going to go wherever your eyes go. So the question is, what are you focusing on? Like, what have you zoomed in on? Is it that toxic relationship? Is it that bad news, that bad report? Have you zoomed in totally on that bad report, that object? Have you zoomed in on that object and have made it like your main object to focus on at the moment? What have you made your main object or your main character or your main talent to focus on? Like, what is it that you got your mind on right now? Because whatever it is you got your mind on, that's why you feel the way you feel. If you're happy and excited, that's what it's what you got your mind set on. If you are depressed and stressed And worry is because you have zoomed in on something that's making you feel that way. The Bible tells us that if a man's eyes is dark, how great is that darkness? How great is it? So if you zoom in on negativity, if you zoom in on bad news, if you zoom in on impossibility, if you zoom in on I can't do it, I'm not capable, they said I can, so I accept what they said, where they call me this and they label me with this, and I don't know if I'm wise enough, I don't know if I'm smart enough. I'm not part of that class of people. I'm not part of that class of... What is the lens of your eyes focus on that's making you, that's keeping you in that place? What exactly is it that you have zoomed in on that is causing you to feel the way that you feel about yourself? Yes, there's other object in the way. Yes, reality is there. Nothing, we're not saying to pretend as if the other object does not exist. Let me tell you something. You see, when you watch a movie, any movie that you watch, each scene that they recorded, there were other objects in the background, you know. Maybe there was trash can on the side, or there's a curtain over there, or there's some type of chair over there, or there's a group of people standing over there. But you never seen any of those in that particular scene of a movie. You know why? Because that's what they chose to focus on. Each one of those clips that they recorded, those clips were the particular one that they decided to focus on, that would give the movie more meaning to the story. That's what they focused on. They didn't focus on anything outside of that. They didn't focus on anything that were around it. Listen, they didn't focus on anything that were behind the scenes. What they focused on to create the whole movies, those different clips, and each clips they focus on the part that was very much important, that was meant to give the movie, to bring the movie together. Those are the parts that they focus on. They don't focus on any other thing else. So I don't understand. Why are you focusing on other stuff? Why you focus on other stuff that's not helping you produce what you're trying to produce, that's not helping you grow? Why you focus on other stuff that's not taking you to the end goal, to where you're trying to go? Why you focus on the bad news? Why you focus on the limitation? Why you focus on what they're saying? Why you focus on, I don't know, the other objects? I don't know. But why you focus on anything else than what's taking you to where you need to be going, honey? Boy, that thing helped me. It really helped me. And I share this from my heart. And I really hope that this too will help you, okay? Do me a favor, honey. Do me a favor. Refocus, okay? Zoom all the way out. Grab an object, meaning analyze your situation and choose what is important for right now. Prioritize and zoom in all the way on that. Focus on that, and you will get the mission accomplished, okay? I just wanted to share this. Because it blessed me, and I pray that it bless you too. Until next time, I'll see you right here